I wanted to offer you something because I noticed that I'm going through something, and that is transition. We're always in transition, but some transitions are more detectable than others, and I think the ones around the school year are particularly prominent in our lives, whether or not we're in school and whether or not we have kids who are in school. They're just so steeped in us that certain things start at the end of August, beginning of September, and end at the end of June or so, the difference between the school year and the summer. And so every year it happens. Every year I experience a sort of upheaval of routines that I've developed and honed, changing suddenly, right? When am I going to get to move my body? When am I going to fit in my meditation practice? How am I going to balance work and home and childcare and maybe even having a little fun in the summer myself? And so I feel myself going through this and kind of reestablishing my routines, trying to figure out how I can make that work with a light touch, not trying to get it right, not trying to rush to solidify something, really giving myself the space to just acknowledge that things have changed and that it might take a little while to adjust. And that even once I adjust, say I find something that works for the couple of weeks that my kiddo is in camp, it's going to change again when we travel. So I would love to invite you to just meet your shifting self. And this is something that you can do really anytime you notice that you're in transition, in any kind of transition, is to notice the grasping onto what has been and what has felt comfortable and what has felt safe, and the agitation or anxiety that can arise when those things start to dissolve or no longer work and you have to figure out something different. What I'm finding really helpful is just giving myself the space and time and just saying like, okay, so my meditation practice has sort of fallen apart a little bit. How do I put it back together? You know, how I figure out when I'm going to swim, when I'm going to do yoga, when I'm going to food shop, things like that. It's not perfectly clear. And so it's going to take a little time. And I think that is sort of the point, is to be with ourselves in the transitions and not just try to rush through the uncertainty and get to the next cemented type of routine. So just a little thought to accompany you into this summer. And I hope you are giving yourself lots of space to be wherever you are.